Wow. Yo.
Oh, boy. Hey, you're lucky we love you in the community, you know. Like, this is hard to do this right now.
Let's go. What do you call it? Man United won. Jeez. Man United won. Brighton and Hove Albion.
Brighton and Hove Albion, you know.
3. Brother, where do you want to go from here? Go on. The floor's yours. Oh my goodness.
I don't know, man. Like,
we're finished.
We're finished, bro. Like, you know what?
Bro, you can only look, bro, we're finished. This ain't even my fan. Go on.
Yeah,
Go on.
you know what? Like, let me just try and give you lot some good analysis, yeah? Like, we come out where 10, 15, between 10 and 20 minutes, we're all over them, yeah? Like, our players were up for it. You're thinking, right, we're going to try and, you know, get something going in this game. Everyone's playing well, good performance. Rashford's looking hungry.
Yeah.
And we just capitulate. We lose a goal again on the transition. And that's something that's been happening to United a lot. We lose the goal in the transition, and then the team just can't recover. We just couldn't recover from that. It was a body shot, man. That was a bad body shot. And it was a body shot because up until that point, United were all over Brighton. They get the goal back. We showed signs, but nothing, bit toothless, nothing concrete. You know, we get a goal ruled out, which was rightly so ruled out. But again, you know, the chips aren't falling in our favour at the moment.
Yeah, luck's not on our side,
Yeah,
man. Luck's not on our side at all today, but I think this game's beyond luck, though. I heard Micah say something about Ten Hag's gone up against De Zerbi, 4 times?
Yeah.
Out of them 4 times, Ten Hag's beaten him once in a penalty shootout.
Yeah. De Zerbi seems to have Ten Hag figured out, and I think the diamond was working early on because we saw it was a diamond formation, and the diamond was working early on, but then De Zerbi started to, you know, switch up the tactics, and we just couldn't hang with him after that. Literally, the first thing was working well. We didn't have a plan B. We didn't have a plan C. It was like Ten Hag today was like, plan A, that's all I've got. That's what's going to work. We've got a lot of players out. The bench looks mad thin.
It's Carabao.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the players that came on, man.
We had Hannibal, big up Hannibal for the goal. It was a really good goal. But outside of that, that was it.
Did anyone shine for you today? Was there anything to take home from this game and say, you know what, if there's more of that, we could do this, or is there anything?
Do you know what? I'm going to be critical of a lot of players right now.
Go ahead, the floor's yours. Do your thing, bro. We can't even pretend.
Yeah, like on a level, like there was a big discussion about the goalkeeper last season.
Yeah.
And Onana coming in, for as good as he is with his feet and the passing, his shot stopping is questionable. And I did say that to, you know, the members of our team. I did say, look, just have the same energy because, you know, I believe the goalkeeper needed to be changed. But if the new keeper comes in and he isn't up to that shot stopping standard, we're going to have to talk about it. And,
well, people said it's not important.
Yeah, it's definitely important. I think, obviously, look, it's his first season in the Premier League. I'm going to give him, you know, way more games to try and prove himself. But in terms of the shot stopping, we need to see a little bit more. Reguilon for me today was probably the only standout performer that made the right decisions, that literally was from in defence, in attack. He was up and down the left wing channel all game. Rashford, oh my God. He was hungry early on. He was thinking, okay, Rash, you're going to try to do something today. But it's not every day try and be Cristiano Ronaldo. It is not every day, man. Sometimes get your head up, look up and pass. There were a number of times where he could have put his teammates in. There were a number of times where he should have passed first time. But he wants to take on players. And yeah, he's getting crosses in, but again, it's coming to nothing. And when you're a winger, every time you go down the wing, you're supposed to get something positive out of the wing play. And he wasn't getting that today.
Talk to me on Casemiro. You had a few things to say about him in the stream as well.
Yeah, 100%, man. Like, look, Casemiro, amazing player, amazing legend of the game. He's won it all. But for me, he's a bit limited, man. He's a bit limited. There's no ball carrying there. His passing was okay today, early on. But again, he's getting older. He's on the wrong side of 30 now, and he's slowing down in games. You need a better fit in that midfield, and that's why, I'll say it straight, that's why I believe Kobbie Mainoo, before his injury, was being prepped as that, to be that choice in there. And it's crazy to say that as he's a young player, he's a youth player.
I ain't even seen him play 10 Premier League minutes.
Yeah, you
know what I mean? So It's mad though. I don't even know because actually, see, you were actually saying about Rashford, you wouldn't even give him a new contract. You're saying.
Nah, you know what? Like, I'll be real with you, man. Rashford's been iffy for years, innit? And if it wasn't for the season that he had last season, then we'd be looking at him real differently right now. And I'm not gonna lie, there's better players out there, innit? I do listen. I love Marcus Rashford. I think he's a good player. But at the moment, man, I'm not seeing the growth. I'm not seeing this decision-making thing. Like, that is one part of football that you need to have. You need to have a high football IQ, and I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it, KG. And there's no signs of it even getting better. That's the thing. There's no signs of it. It's head down, run into channels. And I'm like, bro, great. Okay, cool. What are you going to do next? Like, you're not even looking up. There's players that are making underlap runs. He's just not doing the basics. And if you're going to have someone like Højlund in this team, Højlund thrives off service. So Bruno can't be the only one providing service. All the players, our wingers, are going to have to be providing service, and they're not.
All right, so on to Bruno, man. What about his game today?
Man, Bruno for me, man, it's just typical Bruno, innit? Like, he played some good stuff early on, but again, just like the team just seems to capitulate, just can't keep up that performance for 90 minutes. And he had an amazing sort of international break, which was good. So you're thinking, yeah, man, bring some of that form over here. Again, nothing.
The man them always kill it for their internationals and can't do it when it comes with the club. All right, we've got to quickly talk about Ten Hag. Wrap up the Ten Hag team.
Yeah, man, just with Ten Hag really quickly, man, I think that things behind the scenes have affected him. Today he did come with a plan, but again, he's very stubborn. You know, very, very stubborn. You've got right wingers, natural right wingers that you chose not to play today. What's the point of being a professional footballer if you can't even get game time when there's injuries and players out through suspension and other things? So for me, the manager, he needs to step it up and he needs to earn his money.
What does he need to do in these next couple of games then? What do you reckon he needs to... How can he fix this?
It's not much he can do, if I'm being completely honest. I think you can tinker with maybe the right wing position. That's about it. I thought, obviously McTominay's in there. He played okay, I guess. We need Amrabat in as soon as possible. We need to get as close to our starting 11 and then maybe we can start picking up points. But right now, we're just going to have to try and scrape through games, bro.
So our next big game is literally Bayern Munich away, Allianz Arena.
Yep.
How you see that one going? Are you going to be here?
Yeah, I'll be here for this.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll be here for this. I know. But just quickly, just on that, I think United can go and get something. It's a fresh game. Look, can't cry over today. We're going to have our say on it, but the players is up to them. It's up to the manager. They've got to pick themselves up.
Thanks a lot, man. Peace.